guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a lunchbox ideas video for you all. I have had so many messages asking me to make a video like this, so I thought as the kids go back to school this week, now is the perfect time. If you're watching this video and you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe down below. I post 3 videos a week every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7:30 UK time, and I will post anything from foodie videos, DIYs, hacks, lifestyle, beauty, fashion, you name it, it's on my channel. So if you like what you see, I would love for you to stick around. Today I'm going to hopefully show you some really good lunchbox ideas, give you a bit of inspiration of what to put in your kids' lunchboxes, because I know as the days go on you can kind of lose your way, lose your inspiration, and they can become quite dull. I'm also going to show you ways to save money when it comes to making lunchboxes. For example, my kids can have a hot dinner at school. Jamie gets them for free because he is in year 2, but Rory is in juniors now, so we have to pay £2.20 a day for his dinner. So I have set myself a challenge to make a lunchbox for at least half the price of a school dinner, to make it worthwhile me making a lunchbox for him every day. What I will say is on the days that he has a sports club after school, I do like him to have the hot dinner at school, so long as it's the healthy option like a roast or something like that, because I just feel like it will fill him up for a lot longer than a sandwich would. In this video, I'm also going to be showing you how I pack their lunchboxes. I don't really like using loads of sandwich bags because A, they are a waste of plastic, and B, everything gets a little bit squashed. So I'm going to show you what I do to pack their lunchbox in a way where nothing is wasted and nothing gets squashed. Most of the things that I put into their lunchboxes are pre-made, so in the mornings the boys can come downstairs, pick out everything they want to have in their lunchboxes. They have a main, which is like a sandwich or a bagel or a wrap or something like that. Then they have a side, then they have a bit of fruit, and then they also have a dessert as well. So most of it is pre-made. They just need to pick out what they want and it all goes straight into their lunchbox without me having to do anything. The only thing I really need to do in the mornings is make up their sandwich of their choice. What I thought I would do alongside this video is an Instagram update every morning of what I have in the kids' lunchbox. So if you're not following me over on Instagram, then my username is just Kerry Whelpdale, and I will make a little highlights in my Instagram, so you can click on there and every morning it'll be updated of what the boys are having that day. So with all that said, let's get straight on into this video, and I'm going to show you what I pack in the kids' lunchboxes and hopefully give you guys some inspiration too. Right, so firstly I thought I'd start off with the boys' lunchbox. This one is from Tesco's, and it's got a little side compartment for their water bottle. Our kids only ever take water to school because obviously that's sugar-free and that is very cheap as well. And I don't actually think they're even allowed juice at school. So these little water bottles are perfect. They just slip out. And then opening the lunchbox up, it's a really, really big compartment in here, and I have just bought loads of these little Tupperwares, and I fill them up and then I can slot them into their lunch boxes. I've got bigger ones and smaller ones, so they fit in really nicely, and you can just put loads of different things in here. So in this one I'd probably put their sandwich because it's nice and deep, so the sandwich won't get squashed, and like I said, they just slot in nicely. These from the pound shop, you got 3 Tupperwares for £1, so really good bargain. So like I said, in the boys' lunchbox, they will have a main, a side, fruit and dessert. So this is their main section. They can come downstairs every morning and choose between a wrap, a kind of thin bagel, a normal bagel, a pita bread or a sandwich, and then their fillings can be jam, can be soft cheese and Marmite. Sounds gross, but it's delicious. It can be soft cheese and ham, or ham and cheese as well. I'll show you the cheese in a little while. So these are all their different options. They just come downstairs and they tell me what they'd like, and then I make it and then pop it into their lunchbox. So this is the only thing that I actually have to make up in the morning of school, so it's nice and fresh for them to take. So next up we've got all their side choices. They can choose one from this side selection a day, so they can either choose some crisps, they can choose some cheese, so I'll just like slice a bit of this cheese off and cut it up into cubes. I'll cut in half some cherry tomatoes, or I'll do some carrots and hummus, or some cucumber. They absolutely love cucumber, just like cut up and put in their lunch boxes. So these are all their side choices. Right, so here are all the boys' fruit choices. They can have banana, I can cut them up some grapes and I'll put them in a Tupperware. I can cut up a banana, or I can cut up an apple for them. And a bit of a mum hack is if your kids like an apple, and mine like they cut up, so I will then cut it up, but then put an elastic band around the apple, put it back together, elastic band around there, and it will just stop it going brown, because that always puts kids off, let's be honest. So that's a really good little mum hack. And I've also got some kiwis which I can cut up, or some pears as well. Right, and then lastly, this is their dessert selection. They can either have a yogurt and they can have some homemade brownies as well. I'm gonna overlay the recipe how I make these, but these are so simple. You just have cooking chocolate, some flour and 2 eggs. I will put all the quantities down below in the description box, and they are honestly the most delicious brownies. As you can see, they have been attacked already, but this is what they look like, and they are so nice and gooey as well. When I'm making those, I also make my own rice cakes with chocolate on top. You can actually buy these and you get 4 in a pack for £1, or you can get a whole pack of rice cakes and then you buy your own chocolate and make them, and the pack of rice cakes is £1. So this is a much cheaper way of having exactly the same thing. It may not look as pretty, but they taste exactly the same. Another little hack to save money is to buy yourself some jelly in the powder form and then make it yourself. So as you can see, these are the jellies that I have made. One of these sachets make 3 of these little Tupperwares, and they couldn't be easier to make. You just put one of these in a bowl, add some boiling water, put them into your Tupperware, put them in the fridge overnight, and they become like this. And then obviously that's how they are. Put a little spoon in your kid's lunchbox and they are ready to go. Again, so much cheaper than buying the ones that are already in the little plastic container, and you are saving the environment because you are not just wasting plastic. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful, and I will see you next time. Bye.